Good morning, world. Let's get this freaking day started.
The tree's gone for some reason.
Alright, well, let's see, I guess it's... Sorry, still waking up. Not trying to be super boring here. Yeah, so it's Thursday today, and I felt like I had something to say before I turned on the camera, and then I turned on the camera and it left my brain. Yeah, I got nothing.
If you don't... I understand if this might be a little heavy for you, or I don't know, so I'm going to put a annotation somewhere here if you guys want to skip past this part, but I think it's really, really important that I come out and say this. For those of you who are international viewers, from like the Ukraine or Thailand, I don't know how far spread this news is. So for those who don't know me, my partner and I are here in Paris, France. We came here about 2 months ago when he found a job here. But we come originally from Ottawa, Canada. We grew up on the Quebec side of the Ottawa River in a place called Gatineau, but I consider myself to be equally from Ottawa as much as I am from Gatineau, Quebec, because they're just very closely linked. My dad worked in Ottawa, and we lived across the river where housing was cheaper. So I consider myself to be from there, and my dad worked with the military. He recently retired. He was working with intelligence, and he worked at NDHQ. I feel like I need to say that. That probably has some relevance here. But for those of you who don't know, yesterday in Ottawa there was a shooting. Somebody opened fire on a soldier who was guarding the war memorial, and then a few moments later someone opened fire on Parliament Hill in the center block before he was taken down by a sergeant-at-arms. And this comes only 2 days after an attack in Montreal where somebody tried to run down off-duty soldiers in a parking lot, and I think he successfully killed one of them before he was shot by police. I've come from Montreal, and I come from Ottawa, and I have been to Montreal several times, and I know people who live there. And so this has been really hard for me. It's really, really terrifying. I'm far away from home right now. I know everybody's okay. The first thing I did when I woke up this morning was go to Facebook and read everybody saying that they were all okay. I found out about this last night before I went to bed, because there's like a 6-hour time difference here. My mom told me what happened, told me that everyone we knew was okay. So the first thing I did this morning when I woke up was to go read up on it and to check in with people. I have to say I'm nervous that these things have happened. Normally on the vlog, when I talk about these things, I try not to politicize them, because that's not what this channel is about. I don't make executive decisions here. We sort of co-produce this, and so I feel like it would be inappropriate to shove my opinions down your guys' throats. But for today, I think I'm going to be open and frank about everything. Anybody who has seen me talking about some things, like, you know, every now and then, I don't talk about these things often, but anybody who's seen that and is news savvy, you guys will definitely know what I have been talking about. But yesterday, or this morning, I'm not sure, again, because of the time difference, I believe, at least for the case in Ottawa, it was confirmed that the man who committed this had recently converted to Islam, and at least seems to have, you know, believed in some radical version of those beliefs. I don't know about the man in Montreal. That was the first thing I thought when I heard about these attacks. The first thing I thought was, please don't let this be by somebody who's Muslim. who had ties with the Islamic faith, and now my fears have been confirmed. And I'm scared because of the reactions I have been seeing. Most of everybody I've seen close to me is very calm about it, but I'm so scared that this will bolster the feelings of people who are, hold certain prejudices, discriminate against certain groups of people. And I'm scared that this will be some sort of catalyst in their minds to justify going to war, stepping up military presence both abroad and at home, taking away some of our rights, or bringing a more open gun policy to Canada. It's been less than 24 hours, and I think people acting like that are acting so out of fear, and whether they realize it or not, hatred. It's much, much too soon to have any sort of reaction to this. It's much too soon to make any moves based on what we've seen here. Even so, I believe that these two attacks weren't involved in any way with the Islamic State, although they seem to have taken much influence from them. And it seems to me like one influenced the other to take up arms in his own interests. But I don't think these are affiliated with the state in any way. And I think to take up a stance based on what happened or what two individual people did who were independent from this would be just incredibly wrong and very rushed, probably very rash. And I'm so scared that this will mean more violence. I'm going to come home in about a month. I need to go back for my visa. I've been here on the Schengen agreement, but at the end of 90 days I have to return. So I'm going to be coming home next month, and I'm really scared that I will see more hostility towards people who are Muslim, because some people just cannot seem to understand that, the ideologies of one group or several people don't reflect the ideologies of everybody. I've had work colleagues and fellow students who are Muslim, and I've had friends, family friends, really good family friends, who weren't Muslim themselves, but came from the Middle East, and therefore I've seen a lot of the concerns of the Middle Eastern community. And I know that hatred towards them is very much alive, and I'm so scared that this will push things over an edge. I'm scared that this will spark debates about border policies and about immigration. I'm scared that I'll see more hatred and discriminations towards people I love. It's all really scary, and I thought I just needed to say this, but I'm really bad at talking right now, especially when I'm just talking to a camera and there's nobody to ask the right questions that stop me from rambling. I believe the way a certain MP put it states what I feel best when I got an email or a newsletter from them this morning. She says, "So while it is too early to jump to conclusions, I intend to hold fast to the following. We must ensure that this appalling act of violence is not used to justify a disproportionate response. We must not resort to hyperbolic rhetoric. We need to determine if these actions are coordinated to any larger group or are the actions of one or two deranged individuals. If it is the latter, we must develop tools and a systematic approach to dissuade our youth from being attracted to violent extremist groups of any kind. We need to protect our rights and liberties in a democracy." I feel that she's expressed it best. From people I know, the reactions I've seen from you have been wonderful. You've been so calm and rational, and I haven't seen any hatred. I've seen people defending others online, or calling out people who have posted just horrible, horrible propaganda already. It's been just about 24 hours since the attack happened. And so I'm really, really proud of you guys. And I know this could have been much worse, but it wasn't. And we need to go on what happened, not what could have been. And I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. Here in Paris, there have been threats against people here in the metro. France is a country that has, I believe, openly, the government at least, has openly expressed support for going to war or taking action against these people. And so we've been seeing a lot of threats here as well. There have also been, amongst some individuals, some anti-Islamic feelings. Not too long before we came here, I think a man committed suicide at Notre Dame. I could be wrong, but I I think that was very recently, and he was very much anti-Islamic, killed himself over the feeling that Europe was being Islamified and he no longer had any rights. And that's not true. I believe that opening up the field to be more diverse means more equality, means that you're not losing any rights, it just means that more people are protected. But I'm just scared that those types of people will prey upon the minds of people who are so scared and helpless and feeling confused right now, and that will become an overwhelming sentiment in my own country. Not that it is here. People here seem to be very rational as well. But I just wanted to say this. I just thought it needed to be said. We need to be calm. We need to consider that we shouldn't politicize this. It's very unfortunate and it's very terrifying, and they do seem to have been influenced by certain ideologies and by each other, but we need to focus more on violence happening within our own countries rather than acting out and politicizing this, making this reason to justify going to war. We can't let this justify any hatred or discrimination against people back home. That's just what I wanted to say. I hope this is coherent when I go back and edit this. I love everybody so much, and I wish I could be home right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really scared, and I want to see everybody, and I want to make sure everybody's okay. You know, when stuff like this happens, it just makes you think of what could have happened, and it makes you realize that, you know, it's important to tell everybody you love them and all that stuff. So I'll be home in a month, to those of you back home in Ottawa, and I'll see you soon. And I love every single one of you, and even those of you who aren't at home, you know, abroad. People who watch this channel, I love you guys too. Don't let these terrifying things break your resolve to stay peaceful and open-minded and fight for equality. Don't fight for equality so much as we don't need to fight so much as we need to de-escalate situations. That's just, I guess, in order to sum up what I'm saying. So yeah, back to the vlog now. All the happy stuff.
What? Hello.
Hello.
I decided that I wanted to make sushi today. With Annie, preferably.
Some random guy.
So I bought a ton of stuff, and we're gonna do that. And it's gonna take us all evening, probably. We've never made sushi before, so it's hard to say how this is gonna go. But I wanted to add this to our repertoire. I wanted to add it to the list of things that we can make for food. I've definitely found that it's a lot less possible to eat sushi here in France than it was back in Canada. Not because there isn't an abundance of sushi. There's way more sushi restaurants here than there are back in Canada. However, just like in Canada, if you're paying for sushi by the piece, it is incredibly expensive, and they do not have all-you-can-eat sushi here. Yeah, back in Canada, that was like the only affordable way to eat sushi, at least for us. The amount of sushi that you could eat for, I don't know, say $20 would be about 3-4 times more expensive here. So we should just learn how to make it ourselves, and that way we can even customize it and make it our own, and it'll be glorious.
Hopefully. It'll also take a long time.
Yeah.
I hope you're not really hungry.
Yeah, I think the avocado I got might have been underripe, though. I'm not very proficient at buying produce, apparently.
Well, with avocado, if you feel like it's soft when you touch it, like it squishes it quite a bit, then you know that it's ready to be eaten. But if you touch the skin outside and the flesh inside still feels really firm, then it has to ripen for a couple days.
Yeah, my first time. Imitation crab. Girl. Crab. I get to do the part that makes the sushi slightly less healthy. I get to put all the vinegar and salt and sugar together for the flavoring.
Yay!
Yay! That is all sugar and salt. Go! Mixing my unhealthy mixture into the rice. Okay, not sound very healthy, being like mostly sugar and salt, but I put like a tiny bit of that mixture onto like the slightly burnt rice at the bottom of the pot and ate that. Oh my god, it was good. And now the moment of truth. Ooh.
Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Good nori. Lovely nori. Well, wetting my hands with my hand did nothing to stop the sticking. I won't get off. Okay. Come on, I need you to open them. Take out some of the demon, like...
Oh, the horrible cling wrap.
Yes, it's so bad. Alright.
Oh,
avocado.
oh yeah.
Can I get that?
No, you literally can't. It's impossible.
It's very hard to do.
All the times I've tried to forget avocado.
Just can't quite yet.
Yes, we need to remake Brokeback Mountain, but
Be about avocado.
instead of, you know, an important social issue.
Let us pray to the gods of sushi. Are there Shinto gods of sushi? There probably are Shinto gods of something pertaining to
There's
sushi.
Shinto gods of everything. So if not, we'll just make one up and everyone will believe us.
And nobody will be offended. Okay.
Do it. I believe that you.
Did it work? It's so beautiful. Love you.
Quit hogging all the sushi action.
Shut up. I'll hug what I want.
So we'll roll the rest of them and then try cutting them up?
Yeah. Try gutting them up.
I'm rolling sushi now. I should probably do this with the math. Alright, let's see how it turned out.
I thought you were gonna wave that around. I was like, do not do that. Helicopter sushi roll, y'all.
So our sushi's all ready, and we're Skyping with Nick. Hi, Nick. Nick?
Hello!
Hi, there he is. But yeah, we just finished up our sushi, and it's looking pretty good. Unfortunately, our knife sucks.
And our rolling skills. Don't forget our rolling skills.
What's wrong with our rolling skills?
Clearly they didn't stay closed.
Well, maybe if we weren't mashing a dull knife into them.
That probably would help too, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just gonna eat them in giant sticks.
This is my favorite piece.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
The plastic wrap has not come off it yet.
Shall we try whatever this is?
Yeah, I don't know how to do this without...
It's proper sushi, it's just longer.
It's
Well,
like really interesting, like radio play.
yeah.
Okay, we have to do some Foley, quick. I am now unwrapping my sushi.
Great sound effects.
In case anyone's wondering, our internet sucks too much to actually be able to do video with Nick, so it's only audio. It's very sad. Oh.
He is now consuming the sushi.
Mmm. Nom 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 nom. Mmm. I'm happy to say it actually tastes like sushi, and good sushi too. Alright, well, we're gonna finish eating this and chatting with Nick, so we will talk to you in a bit.
And then we attempted to eat all the sushi, but couldn't. So, fortunately, I guess we have leftovers. And then
breakfast.
Breakfast, or Clément could take it for lunch, or whatever. Hi, Clément.
Hey.
You are the unseen voice from above the bed. You got lazy and went to bed.
Yeah, also it's late and I need to sleep because I have work in the morning.
Whatever. So I'm down here and I'm going to just edit a video before I join him. We watched the 50 fun facts about Smash Bros thing that happened tonight. I geeked out the whole time because of course they had the announcer doing it, which is great. Yeah, it was cute and fun and totally excited, and I'm like super excited for Smash Bros. Wii U, but also kind of bummed because it means you need to pay money. And then
also, if it's coming out in Europe the same day as it is in North America, then we only have 2 days to play it together before you have to leave.
that's gonna suck.
And that's if we can get it on launch day.
Yeah, so there's that. But it looks like it's gonna be fun. And they revealed that if you buy both the 3DS and Wii U versions, you get Mewtwo eventually, which was pretty cool. So yeah, a bunch of fun stuff for Smash Bros. Today. That was cool. We ate sushi and geeked out after we managed to get our internet connection steady. That was scary for a little bit. You gonna say bye?
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
cool.
Also, related to the Smash Bros. Thing, I just wanted to say real quick that I'm really excited about that, I don't know, the Mario Party thing.
Oh, Smash Tour?
Yeah, Smash Tour.
Yeah, me too. Basically, Mario Party for Smash Bros. It looks really ridiculous and fun. Anyway, so that's what we did today. We geeked out. And so I am gonna go to bed now. Clément's already in bed. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we will.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.